I mean, I'll say though, Gar typically stakes out an end of the, of the argument, and Shaler kind of has the other end oftentimes.
Right. Yeah.
So, which
It's
I
really
guess
unnerving. To
Steve and
two
I
on the same side, and then
Steve
we're
and
on
I
the other
as the
side.
middle to, in
This is
between.
weird.
It's a conspiracy. It's a big conspiracy.
I'm not sure
Shaler
what
and I
to
got
do.
together, and this is a big conspiracy.
It's a big joke.
If
It's
you do
just a
this
big
for
joke to
me,
see
I'll
what we'll
do this
do.
for you.
Right.
I'll help
We're
you hang your door if you will help me get a.
We're going to put
Facebook
the middle
page.
boys in a weird position,
Right.
and
See, they're
see
both
what they
wearing
do.
company shirts too. They're both wearing their black company shirts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like I think they're having meetings before the podcast
so.
to talk about. Yeah, okay, I see what's
I think
happening.
so.
They found us out.
I see what's
Gar.
going on.
They found us out.
Hey, everybody! It's the Williams Brothers podcast.
I'm Gar.
I'm Steven.
I'm Neil.
I'm Shaler. Oh shoot! I don't have my phone here.
There's your content.
No, I think I've got it. So we're gonna talk about the cover art, right? Was one of our topics.
Oh, that's one of them. Yeah.
Cover
so
art.
Facebook
Facebook page.
That's right. We did have a list, didn't we? That's right.
Yeah.
And I want to jump back to Shaler's F1 predictions from last week.
Yes, we definitely need to go over those.
There was a turn.
Yes, I was so close to being perfectly wrong in every single prediction. So
You were wrong.
I know. I was pretty much dead wrong because first of all,
exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, I just
It was.
I can't believe at our good fortune.
right. It was good news, bad news,
Like
right?
the second
good
lap,
news,
too. It was,
The good news was Max was out in the first lap, so
Right,
it
yeah.
was actually raced. The bad news is Hamilton was out.
Yes.
That was the
Yes.
bad news. So, and then Williams didn't take 15th and 20th. They took 11th and didn't even race.
Oh, that's
Right.
right.
So,
That's right. And man, that had to hurt, too.
Yeah.
When it's
Yeah.
like, sorry, the other driver messed his car up, so we're just going to give him your car so he can,
Yeah.
wreck
Right.
that one, too.
And
Yeah.
then right at the end of the race, the other Mercedes car that was in the race died.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so they were double eliminated
So they had a
there.
double DNF. Yeah,
Right.
And
not
that was
cool.
last lap, too. That was like
Yeah.
right before the finish line.
I mean, he could have been on the podium or
Yeah.
crash his car, and
Yeah.
he crashed his car.
He crashed his car. So I subscribed to the Williams F1 race or Williams Racing on Facebook, right? And they were
Mhm.
talking about how Sargent,
the American.
They took Sargent's car and they gave it to Albon, and they were making all these criticisms, and there's these people that follow were making these criticisms about, well, that didn't work out very well for you. You didn't get any points, and you got the car, and da. And I thought,
Sargent has never even smelled 11th.
exactly,
I mean,
exactly.
he doesn't have any idea.
And Albon got 11th, which is great for Albon.
Yeah.
Yes.
with Sargent's car.
With
So it's not
Sargent's
the
car. Right. Yeah, exactly. And maybe it is the car. Maybe the car is really good and they need to keep giving that car to Albon so at least he
Maybe.
gets closer to getting points.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it definitely puts the pressure on Sargent because he can't say it's the car
Right.
now.
Right.
You can't complain about the car at all now.
Right.
So.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, so in other news, this is controversial. Chick-fil-A, I don't know if you heard about it. They're talking about they may stop using antibiotic-free chickens.
Why?
They buy no antibiotic ever, NAE, chickens, and because of supply chain issues, in the spring of this year, they're going to start buying I don't know, regular chickens. I'm not sure.
They said that.
What happens if you give chickens antibiotics? What does that do?
So
They get resistant.
Yeah, I was actually
Oh.
reading up on this, and what it talks about is normally if a chicken gets sick or chickens get sick, you give them antibiotics, just like you would if anyone gets sick, right?
Mhm.
But in the farms where they don't do antibiotics, they remove those chickens from the pack, and then they try to
Okay.
nurse them back to health without using antibiotics before they bring them back into the pack. supposedly, right?
I just picture this chicken infirmary at the coop,
Trying to cure these chickens so they
Right.
They're
can
all
be
laying in the
healthy
bed
for the slaughterhouse.
with the nurses coming in to check on them.
Some holistic physician that doesn't
Right.
believe in antibiotics. Right.
How are you feeling today, Henrietta?
But I thought the deal was they would just give all the chickens antibiotics, prophylactically. They just give them all antibiotics so they won't get something.
I don't know.
I thought that was the deal.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I read about it, and they were saying that the meat that they'll be using at Chick-fil-A will be antibiotics not harmful to humans or something like that. And I'm not sure what that means exactly, but that's the kind of chicken they'll be using at Chick-fil-A.
As long as the chicken tastes the same, I'm going to be eating
Yeah, I
it.
don't really care one way or the other. Pumping up
Works
full
for
of
me.
antibiotics,
Right.
it's fine with me as long as
Right.
you know.
If
I
you
mean,
could
think
pass
about
that
They,
on.
they take this antibiotic-free chicken and they fry it. Okay?
Right.
What's worse for you? Antibiotics or
Or
fried
fries.
chicken?
That's a good question.
Mhm.
Yeah,
With
good
waffle
question.
fries.
exactly. With the waffle fries.
And a
Yeah, with a bunch
milkshake.
of potatoes.
Yeah.
It turns immediately into sugar when it hits your
That's a very
body
good point. I hadn't
bloodstream.
thought about that before, but that's
Yeah.
a good point.
But I'm
haven't-
worried about the antibiotics.
That's right.
Not so much about the 3 chicken sandwiches I'm eating.
I haven't had Chick-fil-A in an hour, so I don't know what you're talking about.
24-piece nuggets.
Speaking of fast food, Roanoke is going to be, if it isn't already, the first place where they're going to do Wendy's drone delivery. Did you hear
I
it?
saw that.
Oh.
Charlottesville.
Yeah.
I was
Wow,
hoping
man.
we would have that. That'd
Yeah.
be so awesome
So,
to have drone delivery.
I guess the question is, are you going to do it, Neil? Are you going to do it?
For sure.
You
Yeah.
gotta do it.
For
Yeah.
sure. I think it's Virginia Tech down the road is where they test a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably why. But yeah, Wendy's, get your Baconator droned to your house. I think it might be Christiansburg down the road. I don't know if they do it right where we are, but yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Are those
for sure.
hamburger patties, are they antibiotic free? I'm just curious to know.
I don't know.
Because, I mean,
I
hate to
think the
get
bacon probably
hate
is.
to get a Baconator that's
Yeah, you wouldn't want antibiotics in your Baconator.
right. Exactly.
If it would pass on the antibiotic properties, so it was almost like taking an immunization. I was going to get the COVID shot, but instead I'm just going
Right.
to eat this
The
Baconator
Baconator.
Yeah.
because the cows already had their shots. And
Doctor said I needed amoxicillin. I'm just going to go get a Wendy's hamburger instead. I'll be fine. Chase it with some Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Right. It'll be great.
Yeah.
So here in Atlanta, they're building this big police training center, or they're trying to build it. And there's this group that has, for the past few years, been against it. And I think it's the same group that came to town when the anti-police things were going on, the protests. It was this, people from out of town, clearly with no dog in the fight, as they say, causing all kinds of issues. Well, now they're trying to build this police training center, and this same group of out-of-towners, they're picketing and all this stuff. So lately they've taken to chaining themselves to a crane downtown in Midtown. And I'm not sure what the crane has to do with the police training center, which they're calling Cop City. But they basically bolt themselves with this, like they put their hands in either side of this pipe or whatever, and it somehow keeps them, I don't know, they're locked onto this crane. So like 3 times now they've done this, and guess who's had to come to their assistance?
Who's that?
The police.
Of course.
The police show up.
Of course.
They're professional. They take out their saw. They cut the pipe off without sawing through their arm every time. They escort them down off the crane so that people can get back to work and make a living. And in the days. I mean, to me, it's like you don't want police to be well trained. They're having to cut you loose from this crane once a week, so you probably do want them to be trained pretty well.
Yeah, less training. Let's give them less training and then have them cut the thing off your arm.
Right.
Let's see how that goes.
I was thinking if I was a police officer, I would probably just like accidentally nick one of them and go,
Right.
if I had been trained better, I don't think that would have happened.
That's when you sue the police department, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
You don't
too.
win.
So I'm curious to know what would happen if the police just left them. Just leave them alone, let them sit. Wait.
I think the problem is that the crane operator couldn't operate the crane because he might squish them or something. That was my thought too, though. Just leave them up there for a while, until they get good and hungry.
Yeah,
Or put a big sign up, everyone be aware, if you chain yourself to the crane will move at 7 a.m. and you will be injured.
You'll get squished.
Right.
Please, yeah, just so you know.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just fun. And then when you look at all the comments, because it's always on Instagram or whatever, everybody's like, who are these people? Crime is bad enough here. Don't you want there to be a training center? Go home, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's fun. They're making a difference.
People got to have a cause.
Everyone has to have a cause today, and it's exhausting.
I want to know who's paying them. Somebody's got to be paying them. They can't just be
question.
like doing this on their free time.
They're probably Instagramming it and TikToking it, and they're making their money, with likes and views and all that. That'd be my guess.
I don't know. How
Got to be a
that
conspiracy.
works.
And
got to be a conspiracy there somewhere.
Yeah, I like to think
most
so.
importantly, they feel good about themselves and how they've, made a difference and blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I have no cause. That's my cause. No cause.
I think they're like the pro-chaos people, the people that just want anarchy and everything to fall apart, which you got to believe is like China or Russia or somebody bankrolling that because,
Yeah. Soros or somebody. Yeah. Yep. The Clintons.
Yep.
All right. Careful now. Careful.
Then they pick on those poor people that storm the Capitol. Come on.
Right. Those poor innocent.
Poor innocent people that storm the Capitol.
Just trying to show their signs, and the door was open, and they just wandered in. They didn't even know.
They didn't know. They didn't
Door was
realize.
open. Had the tour the day
They
before.
thought it was the Smithsonian. They didn't know.
That one guy thought he was in the bathroom and he was in a congressman's office, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
You can't account for everybody.
I mean, you're out of town. You don't know where you are.
Right. You're all discombobulated.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you.
Okay.
You say thank you to someone. What do they say back?
You're welcome. Or it's my pleasure if you're at Chick-fil-A.
Thank you.
What about if when they say, of course?
Thank you. Of course. Okay, I guess what they mean is, of course I did that for you. Of course I would do that for you.
My pleasure.
My
It's
pleasure.
almost kind of like, why would you thank me for that? Of course I would do that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. I never thought about it.
It's the old man in me going,
Well, it's like in Spanish when you say, gracias, and they say de nada. That just means nothing. It was nothing.
right.
So,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of
I'd
course.
rather that than, of course, of course I would do that. Why do you
Idiot.
even say, right?
Why would you thank me, you moron?
I know. Yeah.
Well, when next time they say, of course, just be like, oh, I see. Fine. And
I see how it
So
is.
I'm the idiot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see how it is.
I just took it as, it was my great pleasure to do it for you. I'm so happy to do this for you. Of course I would do this for
okay.
you. My
What did
pleasure.
you say to me? What did you say to me? Of course. What is that supposed to mean?
Right. Exactly.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yes. Right.
Say
You
that
think,
again.
you think I don't know what you're supposed to be doing? Do you think I don't know? I show you a little appreciation and you backtalk me with, of course.
like I'm some kind of idiot
Right.
that doesn't even know.
I don't even
I
know
should
that you're
thank
making
you.
fun of me, but I know. Hey,
Yeah,
so
that's-
what about when you order in a restaurant? Do you say, I would like whatever it is, or you say, can I have?
Oh, good one.
I say I would like. I would like the blah, blah, blah,
I say
blah.
I will like too. Dawn says I'll do. I'll do the salad. I'll do the hamburger.
I usually say immediately bring me. No, I don't say that.
Yes.
I think I go back and forth. I think sometimes I'll say I would like, and sometimes I'll say, can I have something?
I'm eating with people who, can I have? And the waiter or waitress is always,
Of course. You
can. Right.
No, sir, you can't.
It was like,
I see what's going on here.
It was like a question. Yeah. Yes, you can have it. Would you like it? I will,
Yeah.
You can't have it. We're going to charge you for it. But
yes,
we will bring
you
it
can
to
have
you.
Right. So the other day I sent out a text to everybody in the office and said, hey, I'm going to order snacks for the office because that's one of my duties is to order snacks. Right? The snack PO, as it were, if I were still in the military. Anyway, so I said, hey, anybody have any requests? Let me know and I'll get it. And one of them answered they wanted Cheez-Its with a question mark.
Oh,
and I thought, is that a question? I'm confused. Are you asking me or are you telling me you want them? And so finally he said, oh, well, I just put a question mark because I didn't know if anybody else wanted them. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
I was a little confused by the question mark. Cheez-Its?
Right.
Cheez-Its?
So you may not want them depending on what others in the office, like the peer pressure.
Yeah,
right.
Like if they were going to mock him.
Eating Cheez-Its.
Right.
So.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't really mean it. It was a question.
Yeah.
I didn't,
Imagine
wasn't
how-
suggesting it.
Right.
Yes.
Embarrassing it would be.
Yeah.
Start calling them Cheez-It. Yeah. So I'm curious what PO stands for now.
Oh, I'm a petty officer. So like
petty
in
officer,
the Navy, if you are like the, I don't know.
Snack petty officer.
Yeah, we have a lot of those in the Navy. Snack petty officer.
It's like a little stripe and then like a little bag of chips
bag of chips. Yeah.
That's right.
above it.
Like a collateral. It's a collateral duty kind of thing. And,
Yeah, it's the stuff you're doing that's not really your job, but they made it your job.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So
They created a job for you to
Right.
put on your eval or something.
Got great snacks.
That's right.
10 out of 10.
I tell you
Got
what,
me
Conflicted
Cheez-Its when he
Cheez-Its.
wouldn't get it in them for anybody else.
if you ever want to read a really good letter of recommendation, read one from somebody in the Navy talking about somebody in the Navy who was in the Navy. I mean, they just really, they go to town with those letters. They are like the best. I was reading Drew's the other day. I think he posted it on Facebook or something like that. Man, it sounds like he saved the world or something.
Yeah.
It's awesome, when you read how they write those things. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah. There's a talent to it. There's a whole,
gosh.
you really,
yeah,
you learn early on how to write these recommendations and evals and,
and the words have very specific meaning. You can say some things that sound like, oh, that's really good, but really, no. Like
Right.
contributed means you were there, right? It
Right.
doesn't mean you didn't lead it. You contributed.
Yeah.
You were,
Right.
Right.
present.
Yeah. Oh,
lot
yeah.
of that.
Yeah. You can make an eval sound really good, but to the trained eye, it's like, well, this guy's a schmuck. This guy didn't do anything.
Right.
It's funny. And why we don't just put this guy was a schmuck? I don't know, but I guess
I don't know.
Political correctness.
Professional. You're being professional.
That's
you never
right.
know.
He may save your life one day.
Yeah, you never know where this guy's going to end up. He may be the president of the United States one day, and then he's like, I never liked the Navy anyway. Let's get rid of it.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Some sad news this week. Birmingham Southern is closing in May.
Yeah.
I could not believe when I saw that come across.
Yeah.
Wasn't Grandma on like the beautification committee for
I believe
Birmingham
she was.
Southern? And of course, Dad went there for his last couple of years of university.
That's where he got his formal degree from. He went to Auburn, but graduated from Birmingham Southern. We went years ago when we took Maggie like on a college trip looking at different colleges, and we were in Birmingham and went to Birmingham Southern. Didn't have an appointment or anything, but just thought we'll just go drive around and we'll see if someone can give us a tour. And they did. And it's a beautiful campus. Now the neighborhood it's in, like a lot of universities, is not great.
Yeah.
But the campus and but it's really small. I think the article said there were less than 800 students.
Wow.
in the whole college.
Yeah, it's hard for a college that small to stay around.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's pretty liberal arts, or was, I guess. And I remember when we were there, they said you can kind of create your own major.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those places.
Well, yeah, it's a fine institution. It's not one of those places.
No, I know, but I mean,
more and more
Frisbee,
colleges. More and more colleges have that.
I'm not sold on that. To me, it's I don't know. It's
All right.
kind of a cop out.
I would like the four of us to take a road trip and go to Birmingham Southern before it closes and take some pictures. And
When are they closing their doors?
end of May. So it's coming up pretty quick.
That's pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
think
so
we can
sure
do
we
it.
can put that together, but maybe.
Well, it'll still be there. They're not going to tear it down. So away.
I just
anyway,
bet you can't get on campus after that.
Is it
maybe
gated
not.
or anything, or is it just? Is it like a gated?
Oh yeah.
College?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
beautiful, beautiful gated
Gotcha.
trees and all that stuff. I mean, the Science group could use a home.
A road trip. Oh,
I mean, a place to establish the Science
right.
group and the educational
Oh.
foundation.
Yeah.
Could do a GoFundMe,
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
say
To buy
we're
the
thinking about
university.
leasing the property.
the campus,
We'd like
We'd
a
like
tour.
to come, tour.
Science
Right.
Group
No, I
campus.
gotcha. I'm picking
200
that up.
acres. 200 acres.
So we could all move there, and it could be like the compound, like
Yeah.
the Science Group compound.
Mhm.
Like Kennebunkport.
right.
Sure,
We each
sure.
get 50 acres,
Group of
Right.
des Science.
a
Yeah.
couple of buildings.
Yep. Get some horses and cows.
Right. Guard donkey.
Anyway, I did go online and order a T-shirt from the bookstore.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
good.
That's great.
That's a good
great.
idea. Maybe
I got
I'll
a
have to
coffee
do that.
mug.
because if it hadn't been for Birmingham Southern and Dad going there, he would not have been able to marry Mom,
That is
This
true.
is a
and we
true
would not
story.
have been here. So
That is
Speaking
very
of
true.
which, the other day, it was a few weeks ago, I was in Babson Park checking out the new house, right? And there is an antique store there. So we went to the antique store. We're looking around. And I saw a rocking chair very similar to the one that was in that incident with Nana. You know what I'm talking about?
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The base and the
yeah.
The
springs.
solid base and the
Yeah.
springs. Yeah. So the minute I saw it, I thought of Nana and the whole.
I wish we could tell what episode that was we described that in, because
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
in
we
a
did.
previous episode
Steve
if you
told the
didn't
story.
catch it before.
I
but
guess we
it's-
did. I guess we did talk. I don't remember that. Maybe
I think
it
we
was.
talked about it.
Yeah, did we? Okay.
It's a story about how our parents were able to get married and
Yeah.
and have children and all that. Dad had to finish school.
Right.
So,
Yes.
and in the process of that, my mom's mom flipped over backwards in a rocking chair
Yes.
because she was so irritated with my dad's mom. So
I'm not
would love
buying
to have
it.
been a fly on the wall.
I'm not buying it.
I believe
don't
it.
think
I
it
believe
happened. I heard
I
a
don't know how
different
you-
version of that story. I heard a whole different version
Oh,
of
me
that
too.
of that incident.
Me too. I didn't hear the incident, but I heard the whole story about Dad, decided college wasn't for him.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, so strangely enough, our grandfather had one semester left
Yeah.
at wherever he was, and he decided college wasn't for him.
Which
and
now
he
makes you wonder.
would rather
you
get
know,
married.
Wonder if that's what happened with him.
Right. Yeah.
Could be.
If he got, if they showed him the door. I don't know.
Exactly.
Either way,
Yeah.
it all worked.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know how it's going to pan
There's
out.
no,
either
there's no
way.
right way to go through life. You can, everybody's
All
got
worked
their
out for
own
the
path.
That's absolutely true. Yeah.
That's right.
That's
All
exactly
worked
right.
out for the best.
Sure did. Sure did.
So
When anybody asks me why I'm an Alabama fan, I'm always like, well, I wouldn't be here
Right.
if it wasn't for me. If it wasn't for Alabama, because that's where my grandparents met. So,
Yep.
Mhm.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
mm-hmm.
So, sad news about Birmingham Southern.
Yeah,
I remember
that is sad.
when we took Maggie there, we actually got Dad a license plate, that has Birmingham Southern logo on it and everything. And I think he had it on the Volvo for a while.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yep, I'd
neat.
forgotten
awesome.
about that.
Yeah.
And my wife reminded me.
Well, I'm going to have to go check out their website, their
Yeah,
bookstore
it's
website.
very
and
sad, man.
Get something. Yeah.
Sad when things like that happen. But
Yeah.
they're apparently
Times
not the only
change.
ones. I mean, there are a lot of
Yeah.
smaller colleges that are closing up the doors.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's tough
not
to be a
good.
small university now. Small. Small school.
Yeah.
So speaking of the Saunce group,
Yes.
sort of the Saunce group. So you came up with some logos for us, Steve, is what I've
Oh, it wasn't really me. It was Google Gemini that came up with logos.
Okay.
Close enough.
So let me see if I can find them here, and we can go through them and describe them and talk about them, I guess.
Now, see, this brings me back to the whole Facebook discussion that we had, because I would like that to have a resource for any, rare person who happens upon this podcast. Larry, to look and see what we're physically see what we're talking about, because we're not video, right? And
Right.
there's no plan to go video anytime soon. So my thought was this would be a way for someone to have some frame of reference. That's my only thought. It wouldn't necessarily be an advertising thing, a marketing thing. It would just be, hey, here's what we talked about, and here's examples or something. I don't know.
So it'd be crossing a line, because so far it's just for us. It's just for us so far. So
yeah, and yes and no. I mean, it is just for us primarily, but it's not
and
like
people might happen upon it though, and then find us and then listen to our podcast. That's the problem.
and then hate us even worse.
Right.
Well, if it's just for us, who cares if they hate us? It doesn't matter if it's just for us.
We all have to live lives outside of the podcast.
Until we're in the compound, safely behind the block fence.
We're still out in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. For now.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I'm with you. We'll keep working on them, Shaylor.
Okay.
We'll keep working on
All
them.
right.
So you're with him now.
Yeah.
I don't even have. I don't even have a Facebook or an
Yeah.
Instagram.
I know.
Or
And you didn't want the YouTube. Remember, we're going to do
well,
the YouTube.
I'm not crazy about the. I might get there eventually.
Yeah,
but
the video thing, Gar was kind of down. He was kind of like, nah, I'm not crazy about that. And so that was fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Because again, this whole thing has always been
Baby steps.
all for one for all. So
Right.
at any point, if one of us bails out of this podcast, then it's done. It's over. And we know that. That's fine.
Right.
But it's same thing goes with Facebook pages or anything like that. We need to, we all need to agree on it. So.
I'll say though, Gar typically stakes out an end of the, of the argument, and Shaylor kind of has the other end oftentimes.
Right. Yeah.
So, which
It's
I
really
guess
unnerving. To
I guess
see
Steve and
two
I
on the same side, and then we're
Steve
on
and
the
I
other
as the
side.
middle to, in
It's
between.
weird.
It's a conspiracy. It's a
I
big
know. I'm
conspiracy.
not sure
Shaylor
what
and I
to
got
do.
together, and this is a big conspiracy.
It's a big joke.
If
It's
you
just
do
a
this
big
for
joke to
me,
see
I'll
what
do
we'll
this
do.
for you.
Right.
I'll help
We're
you
gonna-
hang your door if you will help me get a.
We're going to put the
Facebook
middle
page.
boys in a weird position.
Right.
And,
See, they're
see
both
what they
wearing
do.
company shirts, too. They're both wearing their black company shirts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like I think they're having meetings before the
think
podcast
so.
to talk about. Yeah, okay, I see
I
what's
think
happening.
so.
They found us
I
out.
see what's
Gar.
going on.
They
Very
found us
agenda
out.
driven. We're like, well, never mind. We're
We've got a
very
Wednesday
agenda driven.
night
Yes.
meeting.
That's right.
All right, so I asked Gemini to create some logos. A lot of times Gemini spelled Williams wrong or left out podcast or things like that, so I didn't use those.
Right.
The first one I got was this one, which I think is kind of cool looking. But when I read about how to do a podcast logo, it said microphones are like everybody has a microphone
Right.
Okay.
in their podcast logo.
Okay.
And so this particular logo has got the 4 microphones and then
Yes.
the Williams Brothers podcast.
It's like 4 old school,
Yeah.
like bright
Steel,
silver metal
stainless steel,
microphones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like if you remember, what's the guy from Stray Cats?
Oh, yeah.
Plays
Brian
guitar.
Setzer. Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Setzer.
every late night show, they have those
Yes.
microphones.
Right.
It's the
It's
Johnny
a classic
Carson.
Johnny
mic.
Carson.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a
Radio
Shure.
microphone.
I can't remember what model it is. It's a Shure something or another.
And Williams is in kind of a greenish yellow, and then
Mustard,
Bros is this
I would say.
bright,
It's,
yeah.
mustard, and then Bros is this bright red
And
color.
then V and podcast are white. And the Williams, like the L's are different sizes to
Yeah.
kind of come up over the bros.
I'm just thinking maybe
So-
this would work better if we had like some way to visually show somebody. I don't know, maybe like a Facebook page or something.
Yeah, maybe so.
Well, but let me ask you this though, just
Maybe.
before we move on to the next
Oh,
one,
before
I'm
we
just
move?
curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no pictures of us. The current logo has an old picture of us on there.
Right.
Yeah.
So would the new logo would wouldn't be pictures of us probably. So like this Facebook page, wouldn't be pictures of us on it necessarily.
Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
Podcast.
No,
we wouldn't even really have to link our accounts to it, so that would be good.
True, unless we, wanted to do like a screenshot of us doing the podcast, and we could throw that up there. Or
there's no reason for that.
No, don't have to, but you can.
No,
if you want to share something that you did that week that is podcast related, then you can throw it up there. So, it's that kind of a thing. Up to y'all.
Okay.
It's a mighty big market that's underserved, but that's okay. Let's keep
Shay, do you tell your friends you have a podcast, like at work and everything? Like, hey, I got this podcast. And
A few folks know I have a podcast, and it's kind of spread, but yeah, that was it. Because I'm Facebook friends with them, and so I'll put it on Facebook. Hey, new podcast came out. So.
In a minute, we'll look at our listenership, and you can tell us how many of those people are actually listening to our podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I tell people I have a podcast, but nobody listens to podcasts anymore. So.
Right. There you go.
Oh, are they over now?
Kind of like,
everybody's got one, so nobody listens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
I mean, everybody, look at us. We have a podcast.
Kind of like a YouTube channel.
That's
right.
true.
The minute that we showed up, people were like, oh, okay, we've gone too far.
So putting it on Facebook is pretty much like, MySpace, right? Essentially.
Right.
I mean, it'd be like showing, just to prove our credibility in being old and washed up.
I'm not shooting for TikTok or anything. I'm not trying to be hip.
Let's
keep going. Let's get through these logos because these are pretty cool.
Okay, number 2 is I asked for like an MTV look.
Yep.
And I actually put 2 together for this one because this was a TV with like just a graphic in the middle of it. It didn't say Williams Brothers Podcast on it anywhere.
Yeah.
So I took another one that looked like a video game. It says the Williams Brothers Podcast in blocky pixels, like maybe back in the VIC-20 or Commodore.
Like Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Mario Brothers,
Yeah. So I put that in the middle of the TV. So it's like a crazy painting of a TV with a clock radio on top and a picture of some sort. And it's an old school TV like you would have had in your living room.
Dial
piece of furniture.
TV,
yeah.
Box.
Basically. And then wild colors all behind it. Very colorful.
Yes.
Yep. It's good. I like it. Retro, a little retro.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's great grandma sitting by the sofa. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the sofa you have in your house.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you have that
one
light
that's in my living room?
And that table, too.
I don't
and
have
the light.
the light or the table, but that'd be cool if I did.
They're around.
That light, is that the light? Do I have that light? I might have
probably.
I think I have that light in the guest room, as a matter of fact. Okay. What's interesting is that picture, I know that nobody can see it, but that picture is from, 18-something probably. 1890s or something, or 1880s maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, our grandmother was born in 1899.
Yeah.
Right.
So
and this
looks like it was her grandmother.
Right. Oh, maybe her grandmother.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
People looked older back then.
Yeah.
She's
40 in that picture.
27.
Classic. That's a neat picture. That's a neat picture.
All right. So this one's based on Mad Magazine. I asked it to base it in the style of Mad Magazine.
Right.
So it created these like crazy looking faces, like 2 crazy looking faces.
Yeah.
With fingers that are pointing out everywhere. The hands are not very well done.
No.
And then it says in red, the Williams Brothers or Williams Bros podcast.
Mm-hmm.
The podcast is in yellow. It looks crazy.
Yeah.
You guys ever see?
Doesn't look like us at all.
Like Ren and Stimpy? Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
cartoon?
Oh yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Very Ren and Stimpy.
It's kind of Ren and Stimpy-esque, kind of in that form.
Yeah.
Crazy. Then this one looks like a country album.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool.
Or an Allman Brothers album, maybe, or something.
Some bluegrass.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a black and white album with a big, again, microphone in the middle, same kind of microphone. And it says the Williams Bros across the top and podcast across the bottom, like in a big circle.
Yep.
So
black and white
kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks kind of like it's etched in leather or something.
Yeah.
The Yellowstone podcast.
Oh, yeah, it's got that going for it. And I don't really mind the microphone in this one too much. But
it's just one, so it's good.
There's Grandma's
There's Grandma again.
Okay, boy, she's coming up a lot. Yeah. Maybe that's the way we need to go is
Put grandma.
Great grandma.
Nobody's doing
grandma.
that. Nobody's got that logo.
That
If
would
we could-
seal it.
If we could mix those two logos together, that would be just put grandma in the middle.
If we could
instead of
give her a
microphone.
microphone, that would
On
be
the
great.
table, could you put it on the table beside her?
That
right
would
here?
be. I'm gonna totally do that. Like put a microphone in front of her. Oh, that'd be so
Yeah.
awesome.
And some headphones.
Headphones on her.
Yeah, oh, that'd be great. Oh my gosh. I was trying to clean that picture up, so there's a lot of different versions of it. All right, so the Williams Bros podcast. This time it looks sort of like Savannah in the background,
Sort of, yeah.
except
like
a
a
field of
cityscape.
grass in front of it, except for
Instead of a river.
instead of the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you made it blue, make the water blue or the grass blue.
blue. Yeah, you could maybe
There
do
you go.
that.
It could
Oh,
be
that's
water.
true. That would look like water then.
Yeah.
And then the Williams Bros across the top podcast
Yeah.
across the bottom.
At sunset.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Colorful sunset.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's just letters. It's the, and then in big, tall letters, the Williams Bros, and then podcast below that. Sort of looks like it's stuck on a metal plate of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Williams Bros.
Yeah.
You can see you got the two S's there.
Yeah. And missing an
instead of
I
one.
in Williams.
Missing an eye.
Yeah.
Oh,
See
right,
that.
right.
So Williams.
So,
Williams.
and two microphones. So
Yeah.
I think a large language model could spell things right.
it
You
has the
would
worst
think
time in a
so.
graphic spelling.
It's not a
things.
large spelling model.
Yeah.
It's just a
No,
large
it
language.
can't
Yeah.
spell well in a. This is the original TV. It's a
Oh, yeah.
Rubik's Cube picture in the middle
Yeah.
there,
I like what you
Um,
did with the other one.
but there's no
Mm-hmm.
Williams Brothers podcast. This is also Mad Magazine based,
Yeah.
and so this looks like a big explosion, like a comic book explosion,
And then,
and like somebody wrote with a brush the Williams Bros podcast.
yeah,
in the
very
middle of it.
comic bookish. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Superhero.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
which is I kind of like it. It's kind
I
of
do
cool,
too.
I guess.
Yeah.
Then the this one's good. It's like they know us. It's
Yeah.
a cassette tape. It says Williams Bros across the top and podcast.
Yep.
In between the reels and the bottom.
If
Probably
you know,
my
you know.
favorite of the group right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one
Yeah.
too. It's a real basic.
It's a little too basic, I think, but it's because I mean,
Very
I don't know if it'll
clean.
grab your attention or not. That's the only thing.
Yeah, just of all the other ones, though, this one is.
Yeah,
This one comes closest, in my opinion.
hits
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
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 Then there's this one, which is like a jazzed up version of that one.
Yeah.
It's very colorful. This is an MTV style, is what I was asking for. So it's bright colors. It's got the Williams, the W is,
It's got an
Little
extra
has
little
4 lines on it.
for
It says
W, yeah.
3.
Yeah.
So that's,
Yeah.
kind of
It's
crazy.
literally a double U.
A double
Yes.
U.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or triple U,
Maybe triple
depending on
U.
how you look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And this is very
the Williams Bros.
kind of a '90s kind of a look to it, or late
I thought
'80s.
it was more 80s.
late
with
late
the
'80s
colorful.
maybe. Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, with the pink.
Yeah,
hot
late
Pink and
80s.
blue and triangles and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Disco.
And a big cassette in the middle of it.
Yep.
And then the microphones are back, 4 microphones with Williams Bros across the top. No podcast anywhere.
Yeah.
And then there's grandma again.
Right.
And then we've got 2 microphones with the Williams Bros podcast. This is kind of cool because it's just a flat logo. It looks more like a logo really than
Yeah.
some of the other ones.
Microphones are weird though because they're connected in the middle, kind of like a V
They are
shape.
weird.
And it's
Yeah.
it's kind of an odd looking.
Yeah. It's
It's
weird.
hard to orient how you're
And
looking
they
at
say
them.
to leave microphones out of it. So probably the cassette, maybe that one.
Actually, honestly, I love the idea of our great grandmother with headphones and a microphone. I think that is hysterical. I think that is great. Even though she was not a Williams, but still, it's
Right.
Yeah.
She could have a carpet that says Williams Bros
With the
podcast.
yeah.
On
Oh,
the-
that would be great.
The carpet.
Maybe if you could like do some what do they call it? Photoshopping and where she's giving us the bird. That would be
Oh,
good
right.
too.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Or that picture behind her head, the oval picture, if you could just replace that picture with an oval Williams Bros podcast,
Right,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah. She could
Behind
have
her
the
head.
headphones on. Oh, yeah. That would
She
be
could have
maybe-
a boom coming off the table and have her Shure MV7.
That would be great. That would be so cool.
Poor great grandmother.
I know, I
She
know.
looks real happy to be there.
Yeah.
Mom is rolling in her grave.
Yeah,
She had to,
yeah.
she had to sit there for like
So-
20 minutes while they,
Probably
exposed
so.
the film.
Well,
So
they took the cap off the camera and then
Yeah.
put the cap back on the camera.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't smile.
Stay still.
Don't smile.
No, nobody smiled back then.
No, they didn't want to show their teeth, and understandably,
I guess not.
Teeth were a little rough in those
Plus,
days.
what was there to smile about back then? It was hard times.
Yeah, true.
Depression.
I'm not so sure that they had hard times in that family.
I mean, they were just coming out of the Civil War. I think everybody was having hard times.
Yeah, she looks pissed. She looks pissed off.
Yeah. I mean, they couldn't even get any food. I mean, it was rough back then.
So this is going to throw like another monkey wrench into things because it goes back to our, what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to do this for ourselves? Which I agree with 100%. Right. Yep. And it might be cool to do some other things too. So, I consulted an expert on this. I sent these to an expert, a social media expert.
I know who.
Okay.
Yep.
And she said, I'll heart the ones I like. But here's my unsolicited advice opinion. Uh-huh. If picking a new cover is something fun and just a way to change it up, these AI ones are fine. If there's an expectation that one of these will get listens up, I don't know that these will do it.
No.
That was a nice way to say it.
Well, yeah.
You're going to need a lot of help.
So, no, but this is good. So I think it's good. Of course I do. I'm a little biased,
yeah.
Yeah. My best advice is to take a look at the podcast cover art on Spotify and Apple Podcast. They are very, in big letters, simple.
Mm-hmm.
And half of them include some sort of photo or cartoon of their face.
Yeah.
While not every podcast cover has a face on it, most personality-type podcasts do have some sort of facial depiction on the cover. I don't listen to Smartless podcast, but their cover is a good one to look at. Good color, contrast, easy to read the name of the podcast, and pictures of each host. Personally, I like your current cover more than the AI options, but I'm listening no matter what. So
cool.
Interesting.
But like Smartless is one, and then Rob Lowe has one that is called Literally. They say literally, but it's literally.
Literally, yeah.
And those are like super clean pictures of the hosts.
The thing about pictures of the host is, though, that those podcasts have famous people in them. So the picture of the host is everything. With us, a picture of the host, it's just four guys. They don't even know which one is which.
Okay. So they wouldn't like learn to relate to us or anything by seeing our pictures.
No, I like the pictures. I mean, I like them knowing what we look like or who we are, I guess. But for the logo, I'm thinking, what are we all about? What do we talk about? What kind of feel do we have? Obviously, Southern charm, our old time Southern get together.
Grass sticking out of our mouths.
Yeah, maybe we should have like barnwood in the background.
Raccoon on the tin roof.
And
if it's just about a face, let's pick four better looking guys and just,
There you go.
That's an idea. That's an idea. I've always liked the idea of cartooning us as
I'm not a cartoon
instead of
fan,
having
we could do that
instead of having the four of us in the normal like photograph. It just some kind of almost a caricature of us. Because it doesn't matter what we look like, but I think it's more relatable because they understand immediately looking at it. This is a podcast. It's going to have four guys in it, and they don't even have to listen to it to figure that out.
I know a guy that can do those things for us.
Yeah. See, before the podcast, Shaler, I told you this would work. That I'll read this, and then you talk about the cartoon stuff, and that will get them over.
You're off script.
Perfect.
You're off script.
Great job.
That's what he's doing.
Excellent. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to work, but it's working. So
there we go. That's right. And then next, you say, Just kidding. We don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But of all the AI ones, and thank you for doing that because I know it was more work than just saying, hey, Jim and I do this.
It wasn't too much work, but yeah.
Well, of all the ones, I tend to like, I tend to like the cassette one. And that isn't even one that the expert hearted on the text messages.
I like it because it's clean, but yeah. I was trying to think of like when we were kids, like, because we talk about a lot of stuff about when we were kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I was trying to think of like, okay, like what would we have the cassette tape laying on top of? There'd be like a sock underneath it. Maybe like
No, I've got this. Here's what we do. We need another logo just like this, except the tape has been pulled out of it and there's a pencil going through it.
That'd be easy.
Right?
You could do that.
No one would understand it except for people over like.
That's right. If you
the
know
80s kids,
right.
80s kids, 70s kids, they'd get it, you know?
What's the pencil for?
Exactly.
It's the only way to rewind it without the...
And I will say, if you're talking faces, I'm looking at our current logo on my phone, and that is a far better logo if it's about faces, because it's our four faces.
It's just us.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That or great-great-grandma with the headphones on.
I love that one. That's so cool.
It's got a face. It's, it's all the criteria.
It's a face.
It's a face.
I'm going to do some stuff to that picture.
Can you put a boom box next to her, too?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You just read my mind. I was just thinking, but I wasn't going to tell you guys. I was going to wait.
And if you could put our the picture of the four of us from the logo, and you put it in the oval frame behind her, that would be nice, too.
No, that would be perfect. All right.
Okay, yeah.
You've got weekend plans now.
I don't know what people would think our podcast was then. Right. Like some kind of historical antebellum podcast? Or what is this?
Ancestry.com.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
The Williams Brothers Podcast is made possible by a grant from the Saunce Group. Do something good every chance you get. And by the Williams Foundation. The theme song is 5-Card Shuffle by Kevin MacLeod.
I had a couple of other things I looked up, or I just happened upon this past week that I thought were pretty funny. One, I don't know why, but sometime earlier this week, I thought I would go look around on SavannahNow.com, the morning news thing. So I started looking around. I know why, because of the bridge collapse in Baltimore. I was looking to see how they were covering that, because the port there is going to be taking up a lot of slack for Baltimore, most likely.
Yeah.
And the bridge there, they're talking about lowering or digging the river deeper and then raising the bridge and all that. And so when I was looking around, for some reason, I looked at different obituaries. I think I started to wonder if anybody I knew had passed away, which I think makes me old. I don't know.
That's a certain age.
We're kind of getting to that point, aren't we?
Yeah. So I looked in there. Let me see if I can find this one, because it was pretty funny.
This is what we've come to on this podcast.
We're reading obituaries.
I'm
reading
Savannah. Yeah.
I'm bracing myself for some sadness, and you're like, "This is pretty funny. Check out this obit."
It's Ralph Eugene Dotson. It says he completed his earthly assignment of telling everyone jokes and making everybody laugh on March 13th, 2024. His family believes he did it on purpose to avoid having to cast another vote in the American elections. If he were still alive to announce his departure, he might say something like, "I decided to leave a little early to avoid the 24-hour-a-day news cycle of another Trump-Biden presidential election. There are some things worse than death." I thought that was good.
That sounds like a Savannah obituary.
It does.